Just watched the most disturbing documentary, and we're going to go into it right now in Crime Talk about how these two girls decided to unalive one of their best friends. According to everyone else, that these three girls were best friends, just doing normal teenage stuff. They'd hang out all the time and they'd do what everyone else would be doing around their age. Also, to make note that Skylar had known Sheila since she was 6 years old, and then Rachel come into the group. And however, these two had extremely loud personalities, and Skylar got pushed to the side, and she never understood why. Got to a point where Skylar felt like she was not important at all. They would go out and do things without her, they wouldn't invite her, and she felt really upset over this to the point where she would share this all over social media. Why did these two girls decide to unalive their best friend in the most brutal way, which I'm going to get into now? Rachel, who grew up in a very Christian Catholic household, admitted that when she was younger she realised that she was gay. Her and Sheila had a very close relationship to the point where they were intimate with each other, however they didn't want anyone else to know. Skylar, who realised this was happening and how the girls were treating her, did admit that she was going to tell people about it because of how they were treating her. What did Sheila and Rachel decide to do to their best friend? Sheila picked her up around midnight on July 2012 and took her for a drive along with Rachel. She said, "We're going to just go hang out and just go for a drive and smoke, and have a bit of fun." So, of course, Skylar goes out thinking, yes, I'm going out with my friends again, we're going to be acting like normal, and we're going to put everything in the past. No. They drive out 5 hours to Pennsylvania, they go into the woods, and here's a keynote that you need to remember for what I'm going to show you in a minute. They counted to three, and they stabbed her over 50 times. Whilst this was going on, Rachel even admitted that Skylar just kept on saying, "Why are you doing this? Why and why?" How horrible is that? As the investigation was underway, the police were interviewing as many people as they could and taking as many leads. However, they could not find who had done this because they didn't even have a body. When they dug into the girl's past and they looked into all the social media, they started to focus on the two best friends. 10 months after that Skylar had unfortunately gone missing, Sheila tweeted this on her Twitter: "We really did go on three. How dark is that, knowing that you're tweeting about something you did to your best friend?" They eventually found Skylar's body. Sheila even tweeted about how that she's so upset, and the fact is that she can't believe her best friend is gone, knowing full well she's the one who took her away. Eventually the guilt got to Rachel and she admitted to everything, and when they pulled up Sheila, she basically just laughed in the courtroom. She just went on with it and she admitted that she was guilty. This goes to show you is how scary it is that you could not even trust your best friend.